peasants. I'm the Speaker of the House, and I'm here to tell you about the future of Minnesota childcare. Welcome to the Quality Living Center.
So 6 years ago, I was just a bartender who graduated with honors from the Quality Leering Center. And now I'm a congresswoman who can totally count all the way to 11.
At Quality Living Center, your unborn kids get the care that they deserve. Here in Minnesota, our motto is, why wait until your kids are born? Sign them up for an education today.
Hey, retard. Oh, no.
We got you cornered, Tampon Timmy. Boom. You got nowhere to run.
Oh, no.
Want to tell us about the millions you funneled through those Minnesota daycare scams?
But I dropped out, guys. It's all over.
It ain't over till I say it's over. Yeah, Tim, we're just getting started, bro. Fake kids, the phantom staff payouts. It all leads right to your front door.
Guys, I quit. I mean, you don't have to investigate me anymore.
It's not that simple, Tim. Yeah, this wasn't just mismanagement. It was a betrayal to Minnesota. How much deeper does your involvement run? Thanks for calling the White House. How can I help you?
Yeah, I need to speak with President Trump.
Who is it? Defrauded governor on line 1, boss.
This is Trump. Who's this? Hello, Mr. President. It's Tim Waltz.
Tampon Tim? What do you want, you f***ing retard?
Well, I heard you were going to arrest me. Is that true?
Nah, we're not going to arrest you.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, arresting you would be a big waste of time, Timmy boy.
A big waste of time because I'm above the law, right?
Exactly. That's why we're just gonna humiliate you.
You're gonna humiliate me?
Oh, yeah.
Well, how are you gonna do that?
You wanna tell him, Cash? First, we're gonna take away your mansion.
What?
Then we're gonna drain your bank account.
No, not my bank account.
And last but not least, I'm gonna make sure you never run for office again.
What?
I'm not gonna let you turn Minnesota into Scamolia.
Please give me another chance.
You want another chance?
Yeah, please.
Hey, you guys see the news?
No, what?
Oh, man. Trump's FBI is surging forensic accountants into Minnesota. There's going to be data teams everywhere.
I'm not worried about it. Trump's just having another tantrum. He's so mad he can't touch us.
Exactly. And I took care of that fraud years ago. The second I noticed anything fraudulent with those daycares, boom! I shut them down. My team handled it. Fraud? What fraud? I cleaned it up before that plagiarist wannabe YouTube journalist Nick Shirley even showed up.
Yeah, and that poser went to those daycares before they even opened. He thinks he's Sherlock Holmes. And CNN covered that story last year. And a half a dozen other networks covered it too. Trump is just recycling lies to make us all look bad. Too bad, Trump!
And now they're saying the FBI is linking elected officials to terrorists. That criminal Trump must be really upset. Yeah. And he says he has direct links to it. Trump and his FBI goons buried those investigations. In the shadows of the North Star State, a chilling tale unfolds. Minnesota. Once a beacon of Midwestern promise, now gripped by an insidious web of deception. Billions vanishing into the night, stolen from the very programs meant to feed hungry children and aid the vulnerable. The Feeding Our Future scandal. Nearly 250 million siphoned through fake invoices and phantom daycares. Empty buildings claiming millions in taxpayer dollars while no child crosses their thresholds. And it doesn't stop there. Autism services, housing aid, Medicaid, up to $9 billion gone. Funneled. Luxury cars, overseas accounts, perhaps even darker forces. At the helms stands Governor Tim Waltz, whose administration oversaw this explosion of fraud since 2019. Lacks oversight. Ignored warnings, federal loopholes exploited under his watch. He vows crackdowns now, but the damage is done. Mistakes he admits, yet the rot spread unchecked. In the heart of it all, Representative Ilhan Omar, voice of Minnesota's 5th district, home to the nation's largest small community. All right, everybody, I'm going to need you to stay calm. Cash Patel is asking questions, but don't worry. He's not going to do anything.
Cash is don't talk.
I've been in politics for 38 years. And questions always lead to audits.
And audits always lead to prison.
Well, what are we going to do? We can hire Justice Smollett
It was a cold Minnesota morning. I was taking my fake children to their daycare facility, a licensed community-approved grant-supported daycare. And that's when I was attacked by Nick Shirley. He put documents on the ground and handed me receipts and timelines and enrollment records. Things no human should have to see in public. And the worst of it all, he left the evidence there for everyone to read. Then he looked me in the eye and said, "Get out of here. This is fraud country."
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work out.
Yeah, why don't you go sit your next couple of plays out, Kamala?
At Quality Leering Center, this is what success looks like. I've created advanced efficiency, and I'm making Minnesota great. One imaginary child at a time. No snacks, no tantrums, no problem.
Quality Leering Center is helping our community thrive by keeping things discreet. Your tax dollars are going to important causes. Quiet buildings, unanswered phones, and dreams of what could be. We're building a brighter future for Somalia.
Here at Quality Leering Center, your imaginary kids won't have to worry about things like washing their heads. Because we ain't got no kids up in here.
I totally love Somalia. I just wish I was from Somalia. I want to turn Minneapolis into Somalia.
And we have a perfect safety record. No fights, no lights, no lawsuits. Hell, we don't even have crayons.
We got robbed last night. They took everything. But they didn't take the children.
And those nosy parents start asking questions? It's mostly because they're racist.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining the United Spot YouTube Live, sponsored by the United Spot YouTube Live and in connection with the United Spot YouTube Live. Thank you all so much for being here. You might have known that I did not make it here for the last couple of days, and there's a reason for that. I started to sense that people were getting a little bit sick of the lives, which I clearly understand. So I decided to give you guys a few days off. And you guys, hey, that was a well-deserved break for you guys. There's a lot of people on the internet right now convinced that Tim Walz is going to be arrested. They're convinced that Ilhan Omar is going to be arrested. There's going to, they're going to have what is it called? Hearings. They're going to have trials. They're going to have all this kind of great stuff. But I hate to break it to you. Nothing's going to happen. And I'm going to tell you why. I'm not sure if you guys remember the exact date, but it was a little thing called 9/11 and the Pentagon. And most people call it conspiracy theories and whatnot about the Pentagon. But they made it like trillions, not 1 trillion, not half a trillion, trillions, plural, just like Eddie Murphy says on Trading Places, plural, more than 1 trillion. They made more than $1 trillion. Trillions, comma S, disappear. Disappear, right? Now, obviously, Minnesota has billions, but that's not quite trillions of dollars. And I hate to break it to you, nothing ever came of that either. The trillions of dollars, nothing ever. George Bush is still hanging out doing his thing. All the conspiracy theories that you heard about with 9/11 and all that, whatever, nobody, nothing's going to happen to Tim Walz. Nothing's going to happen to Ilhan Omar. Nothing's going to happen to any of those people. None of them. Not one person is going to be held accountable. And I'm going to tell you why. They're going to stretch it out for a little bit, and then they're going to have something happen like with that lady, Renee. They're going to have things like that. They're going to, obviously that wasn't the one that they wanted. They wanted something a little bit more like George Floyd, to where they could really, really capitalize on it and make murals and statues and gold, Unfortunately, they couldn't really hold on to that one because, come on. I mean, people were more worried about the dog. But it is what it is. They're gonna play this out, they're gonna play that out, they're gonna play this out, and then they're gonna move on to the next state for us to concentrate on. And I'll be there. United Spot will be there for the next state, for the next distraction, for the next BS story that nobody gets held against. I mean, if we look back here, just in 1 year, let's look back here in 1 year. We went from Joe Biden to Hunter Biden to Obama, and then we went to Letitia James twice, I believe, no, twice, maybe even 3 times. Adam Schiff, James Comey, Eric Swalwell, and Ilhan Omar, and nothing happened. Alvin Bragg, Jack Smith, nothing happened. Nothing. There was a lot of talk. There was a lot of this. There was a lot of that. But nothing happened. Now, as a professional memer, as someone who enjoys creating content and making you all laugh, hopefully, entertaining you all, hopefully, and bringing you all a little bit of knowledge that you may not have the time to research because of your busy lives. I love this kind of stuff because I love what I do. It's my creative side, and I also have a huge passion for what I do. But there's a part of me that's just sad because nothing's happening. Nobody's being held accountable for anything. Nobody's going to jail. Nobody's being fired. Nobody's getting their bank accounts frozen. Nothing. None of that is happening. You know why? Well, it's because they're all acting. All of it. It's all just an act. It's I know a lot of you already know this, but there's some of you have to keep saying it so you finally get it. Because some people will leave the United Spot Live and they'll be like, you know what? That really made a lot of sense. And then they'll go right back to, whatever. But I did want to say hello to Tammy and Skippy and Tim and John, Caucasian and Underground and Ozark. Just watched that with my wife not too long ago. John Castaneda, great to see you. Ellen's going to be lurking. Brian, John Castaneda, great to see you here. Yukon Man, if you're lurking, hello, how are you? And Teacher Lynn, if you're lurking too as well. Judy Flannery and Paulie. I've used her bald picture many times, Paulie. Hopefully you'll be able to check out a few videos tonight from the United Spot. Almost 5,000 videos. I've used the bald Ilhan probably 20 times, 30 times maybe. Standard Issue, great to see you here. Who else we got here? We got Craig Clark. Craig Clark is in the house. Joe, thanks, of course. Great to see you here. Wonderful. Now we're down to 27 people because nobody likes to hear me talk. They just want to hear me play videos. General Sorrow, great to see you here. So I did a few videos, Libs in the Hood, and I changed the voice to sound like a crazy liberal. For those of you who don't know, I do all my own voices, even though they're not that great. But I make each of my characters, and it's usually anywhere between 300 to 350 different people per year that I do. So a little over 300 different voices that I pull off on a yearly basis. I don't use any machinery or AI equipment to make my voice sound a certain way. I just start talking. The hardest part is remembering what each person sounds like, because these are characters that I've created out of my own free will, and I've given them all names, and they've already had their names. I give them all their own voices and personalities. For example, President Trump talks like this, Nancy talks like this. Joe Biden talks like this. Chuck Schumer, no, damn it, Nancy, that's how Chuck Schumer talks. Kamala Harris talks like this. Barack Obama, did I already do Barack Obama? Hillary Clinton talks like this, and Bill Clinton talks like this. That's only when Monica's around, and AOC totally talks like this. But it's like I don't know how to explain it. I really, really don't. But I hope everybody's having a wonderful night. And Libs in the Hood went viral on Facebook. It went viral on X. It went viral on Instagram. But it did okay. It got 72,000 views over here on the YouTube. And we also have I also have a brand new video today. It's only got 856 views. That's horrible. So I encourage you guys to go to that video right now. Minnesota ICE agents exposed. It's my brand new ICE. I've done several ICE videos. This is my second ICE agent video. Judy, thank you. Jeffrey Smith, thank you so much. General John Castaneda, great to see you here. Tammy, and it's only a minute long. I'm starting to get a little shorter videos, but yeah, I enjoyed it. It's great. I also did a brand new Gavin Newsom video for those of you that would like to. Donk is in the house. Donk. Did a brand new Gavin Newsom video for those of you that would like to check out Gavin Newsom's new spending budget, which is obviously all tailored to fit the wonderful undocumented. It's catered to those wonderful, wonderful people. And then I also have a Nicolas Maduro begs for a pardon. He calls President Trump and begs him for a pardon. That's a brand new video. And then I also have two brand new Karen videos, basically. Racer Boy, great to see you here. Thank you very much, Racer Boy. I'm so glad. If you guys have watched the brand new ICE video, please give me a thumbs up. I know a lot of you guys don't even watch my videos. You just come here to tell me how horrible my videos are, which is fine. At least you're here. That's the only thing that matters. But I do. You know what? Let's watch the Gavin Newsom video. Because for those of you that do live in California, I'm sorry. I really hope everything's going okay for you guys. Thank you for all the thumbs up. It means a lot. You guys are great. Tammy says she's going to be right back. So, you know. Joe, thanks. Racer Boy, John Castaneda, Underground. Thank you, Skippy. Appreciate it. And JD Red Feather. Great to see you here. Thank you so much with the Donk and General Sorrow. Thank you, Donk. I appreciate that. So let's watch the Gavin Newsom video. For those of you that don't know, what I like to do is I like to bring a little comedy to the corruption, bring a little comedy to the criminal activity and the ridiculousness. And I'm working on a new song right now. For those of you that remember a little show called Tiny Toons, and I'm almost done. So I'm looking forward to putting that out. It's going to be kind of fun. It's going to be all United Spot style. But let's take a look at this budget. So for those of you who don't know, if you think Minnesota's got fraud, you guys need to go. I wouldn't visit there, but you guys need to look into California. And here's a little glimpse at what they do in California. And this is what Gavin Newsom is proud of. He is proud of this. And if you've ever seen this guy in an interview, it just makes you want to jump in a very cold body of water.
Welcome back, California Dreamers. I'm Governor Gavin Newsom, your host with the most taxpayer-funded giveaways. And today we're cranking the dial to 11 with a...
Hello there. Hello there. So make sure you watch what pops up, all the lettering on the left-hand side, net worth and all that kind of stuff. Look for those, because that's what we're all doing here. Because I'm Gavin Newsom. I've changed Gavin Newsom's voice several times. I like his voice now to where he sounds like he's kind of flipping his wrist a little bit, and he's just like really enjoying life. hang on here real quick. If you seriously, Racer Boy, you're extremely correct. You know, you have to sit there and wonder why these actors, why these politicians go out so deep into spreading this just absolute ridiculous behavior that is far beyond anything that would resemble common sense. And then all of a sudden you peel back some of their layers and you find out so much horrible things. Like that one guy that goes to this, I didn't even watch. You know what? For me, I don't watch award shows. I really never have, and I think it's just they're horrible. Those things need to be private. Nobody cares. But that Mark Ruffalo wears a pen and he wears a little pen on his lapel, and he's sitting there. You know, these people. Yikes! Here we go.
Welcome back, California Dreamers. I'm Governor Gavin Newsom, your host with the most taxpayer-funded giveaways. And today we're cranking the dial to 11 with a $348.9 billion budget blowout spectacular. Hey! We're talking nearly $350 billion in pure spending magic, complete with a spicy $3 billion deficit for that extra thrill. Who needs fiscal responsibility when you've got unlimited generosity?
Thanks to Gavin Newsom, I get free healthcare. I got no worries about like doctor visits, bills, medicine, or anything. And you know what? All I gotta do is keep voting for Gavin.
But hold on to your wallets, folks. The real jackpot are thanks you forever to the millions of hardworking illegal immigrants who delivered those game-changing votes. You scratch my back with your ballots, and I scratch yours with full medical coverage. Doctor visits, prescriptions, hospital stays, the whole enchilada. All on the house with your tax dollars. We're talking billions. Over $8 billion this year alone for our newest, most appreciated residents.
Because of California, I get help with free food, so my family or whoever these people are can eat good every day. And I get free housing too, and even free money.
It's the ultimate loyalty program. Votes in, free healthcare out. No wonder California is a land of opportunity. And if you're worried about those pesky cuts, we slashed homeless shelter funding to keep the focus where it counts. Welcoming more new voters. More tents on the street for the homeless. That's just extra vibrancy. More room for the folks who really show up on election day. But wait, there's even more. Fraud fighting fun. Or should I say fraud enabling magic? Thanks to our super secure motor voter system, registration is automatic, easy, and oh so convenient. Who needs strict citizenship checks when we've got trust? Sure, critics whine about fraud, bigger than Minnesota's tiny handful of cases, but we know the real score. California's way ahead in the voter acquisition game. More ballots, more wind, more rewards.
The best part about living in California, I don't even need a regular driver's license. I got my own license to drive legally, to get to work, pick up my kids, or whoever these people are, and no problem. You know, everything is easier, safer, and free. Gracias, Governor Newsom. You're the best.
Don't believe me? Hear from our
LR, great to see you here. LR, working hard. Thank you so much. Thank you for stopping by. Mimi, great to see you. Judy and Tammy and Skippy and Underground. Craig and Racer Boy, Caucasian, John Castaneda, and Brian 70 Kuda. Donk is in the house. Joe Thanks is here with General Sorrow. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for being here tonight. We'll finish up the rest of this video.
VIP winners who cast in huge.
Being Paul is a choice. So stop being Paul. And if you're Paul, after that, then feel free to relocate. we got plenty more appreciative people lined up who vote correctly. And politics. If the peasants are struggling with deficits and tax, tell them stop being Paul. Move out. We got millions more voters coming soon.
While Minnesota fusses over stray votes, California's motor voter is a masterpiece. So many new friends registering daily. Politicians win big and peasants will attack. Don't like it? Hit the road. There's more space for our grateful ballot delivery newcomers.
Cutting shelters to fund free healthcare for our vote heroes? Genius. Fraud bigger than anywhere? You bet. And we love it. I'm richer than ever. So if you're hurting, stop whining. Stop being broke. And just leave. California's got room for endless new voters who know how to say thank you at the polls.
This budget secures the future. pilot pockets for us. Endless gratitude from our new citizens. And voter rolls filling up like magic. That's progress. I mean, if the $3 billion deficit of shelter cuts bothers you, just move. We're rolling out the welcome mat wider. More illegal immigrants, more votes, more wins for California.
That's the California Advantage, powered by loyalty, votes, and a little creative budgeting. And if you're not thrilled yet, here's the cheat code. Stop being poor. Or better yet, move out of California. We've got unlimited space for more enthusiastic new voters who appreciate real rewards. Call now for your piece of the $348 billion pie. No refunds, endless fraud fighting fun, or is it fraud making? Wink, wink. Thank you, illegal immigrants. Your votes made this dream possible. And I didn't forget about you, peasants. You're funding this whole thing.
Yeah, that's true. A lot of people know. As high as Nancy Pelosi? Doubtful. A lot of people don't know it. I say high. Higher than the highest of the high. I'm like Snoop Dogg. Where do you think Snoop gets his supply from? Yeah, a lot of people don't realize that. I hope everybody likes my new logo. I've been doing this now over 10 years now. And this is, without a doubt, my favorite logo I've ever done. And I love the profile picture. Strange. I love the profile picture and I love the banner. We're having a brief problem here. Okay. There we go. That's not the way to do it. So I really, really like this a lot. I really like this, and I don't know why I can't see the banner. Probably because it keeps taking me out. But oh, there it is. No, that's strange. I don't know why it does that. But anyways, I recommend that you guys go and check out my new banner because it's pretty cool. I like it. There it was. What is, I don't get this. Crazy. It's like a glitch. Huh. Crazy. So almost 1,000 views on the Minnesota Ice Agents Exposed. Maybe I'll change the profile picture. I don't know. It just, nothing ever works. Every once in a while, though, I'll get a couple. But let's watch this one here real quick.
Thank you for your service.
Move it, or I'll move you.
The media tried so hard. The Democrats tried even harder.
Miss AOC, can you tell the court what you saw?
So, I almost, totally died. It was horrible.
And then what happened?
So, J.D. Vance was, totally trying to hit on me. And then all of a sudden...
Hey, you! Get the hell out of the damn car right now, you stupid bitch! Good afternoon, officer, and thank you for your service.
Move it, or I'll move you myself!
Oh, I'm so terribly sorry if I've caused any inconvenience. I'm just on my way to deliver warm blankets and fresh-baked cookies to some dear souls who are less fortunate. I'm just trying to spread a little joy and help ease world hunger one meal at a time. Would you like a cookie? They're oatmeal raisin, my children's favorite.
Fuck you! Get out of the car!
Oh, dear. I do apologize from the bottom of my heart. I never meant to bother anyone, you see. I simply had to stop earlier because a sweet little family of squirrels was crossing the road, and I couldn't bear the thought of them getting hurt. Then I stayed to make sure the baby birds in the tree were safe from the cold. My little ones at home are waiting for me. My precious children are my whole world. I just want everyone to live in harmony with rainbows and butterflies fluttering about in peace.
Shut your fucking mouth! I don't give a fuck about your cookies! You're blocking the goddamn street, you fucking idiot! Get out now or I'll drag your ass out myself!
I just want to say thank you for your service. You're a hero. Thank you for making America safe. I wish you were my dad.
Fuck you!
Please, sir, there's no need for harsh words. I'm a mother first and foremost. My kids are my life. I spend my days singing lullabies and reading bedtime stories and teaching my darlings to be kind to every living creature. All I want is a world full of love and understanding. No anger, no violence, just gentle breezes and
happy families everywhere.
What the fuck is this bullshit? You're a crazy fucking bitch. I'm done with your hippie crap. Open this door, I'll smash the window and pull you out by your fucking hair.
Oh dear, I do apologize from the bottom of my
Yeah,
heart.
well guess what, princess? Time's up. I'm gonna hack into this piece of shit car of yours right now and make it ram straight into me. And I'll call it self-defense. Trouble, pardon me.
That sounds quite alarming, officer. But even so, I forgive you. We all have bad days. Please, take care of yourself. And if you ever need a hug or a warm cup of tea, my door is always open. For the children and for peace.
Fuck your hugs. Fuck your peace. Here it comes. You sanctimonious. What really happened?
Get out of the car, please. Please, get out of the car. Please don't run over me. Please don't run over me.
North Shore, great to see you here. Gosh. You know, I know these videos take a long time to make, but I really like making them. I tell you, I start with nothing. Start with literally nothing but an idea. I end up picking out the characters. I write a script, and I get all the scenes ready, and I start doing the voices, and then, it's an incredible, incredible thing. I love what I do, and I couldn't do it without all you guys. So. But I tell you what's even funner is when I do my music videos. Now, what a lot of people don't understand is it's extremely hard to rewrite a song.
Woke up crying at about noon. Just remembered I got to protest ICE real soon. I got to yell and block before deportations begin, before I start stealing all my friends. About to go, and I started to cry. My kids had to go to school, so I gave them a ride. Ran to the car and grabbed my tissue. I got to do something about this ICE agent issue. Change my pronouns and grab my whistle. These racist ICE agents need a quick dismissal. Jumped in the pilot, heard Trump, and I cried. I got real triggered and proceeded to cry. Then I heard AOC say, if you obstruct the agency, immigrants can stay. I saw golden caskets on my new wish list, and my kids watch me on the news and win something like this. Cruising down the street in my Honda, screaming at agents. Bring a drama. Went to the scene to block the road. My crew protested, because that's liberal code. A car pulls up trying to George Floyd me. A racist ICE agent asking me to leave. He rolls down his window and he started to say, get the f*** out of the car, don't make me spray. Because the libs and Democrats are brainwashed retards. I tried to block the road and I shot my car. I know nothing in life, but I found out real quick. Oh, I brought my dog and my kids will be pissed.
Oh, gosh. I gotta be honest with you. I love what I do. So here's the crazy part. The videos that I create obviously aren't, movie quality or anything like that, but they do take a long time to make. They take like a long time to make. For example, a typical video from the United Spot usually runs 6 to 8 hours to create from start to finish. Because I write my own scripts, and I put all that together. And before AI, I still basically do the same thing. The only thing I'm doing different now is that I'll add a little movement, things that I would have to actually green screen and all that kind of stuff. But I still have to attach the head. And it's a little difficult to attach the head. You have to still attach the head. So that's the tough part, but I still make it work. So, but I really enjoy doing that. So, but so that an average video usually runs me around 6 to 8 hours to create. Hey, Junior Craig, thank you for being here. I know exactly. I know. Oh, Katie, it's night time, Katie. It's night time. But the songs that I put out, okay. Here's the thing: I have to rewrite the song. And rewriting the song is literally one of the most incredible things you could ever possibly do, because you're taking something that is a work of art and you're recapturing it into your own words. It takes a second. Tiny Man is here. Nobody said if the dog was okay. I believe the dog is okay. I believe the dog went to a Republican home and is now actually being fed and taken care of and petted daily and walked versus, being carted around in a mushroom flavored smelling car. But yeah, I think it's going to be okay. For those of you that didn't watch Full Metal Jacket, I think you guys need to take the listen here on how. I think we all remember what Chris Rock said. This is how you don't get your butt kicked by ICE. Okay, listen up.
All right, listen up, you worthless maggots. ICE is out here enforcing the goddamn law. Immigration laws you snowflakes keep wiping your asses with. They're rounding up the worst of the worst. Rape, gangbangers, child molesters. But you brainwashed liberal pukes think blocking federal agents, swarming ops, or ramming vehicles is heroic. You're nothing but disorganized, grabastic pieces of amphibian shit. First rule, private shit for brains. Obey the immigration laws. Don't be here illegally. Don't harbor illegals. Don't hide behind sanctuary fairy tales. Those are crumbling fast. Executive orders are locked in, protected against invasion. Securing our borders. ICE is unleashed with 120% more manpower. Higher insurgents, zero tolerance, and if you resist, you're finished. Second, when ICE rolls up, you do not run. You do not resist. You do not obstruct. They've got warrants, badges, the full federal hammer. Third, and hear this, you vehicle ramming do not try to hit an ICE officer with your car. Fourth, don't you dare dox federal agents. Don't threaten them, and don't swarm them like some self-righteous ass mob of keyboard warriors. You think harassing, inciting, and revealing identities is cute? That's federal charges, maggots. Hard time, locked up, dreamed in the system, and quit swallowing that melting down crybaby bullshit from politicians screaming, get out! Whining like little bitches raging against the enforcement while they ignore the rapists, murderers, and scum these ops are hauling off. Sanctuary cities let these animals roam free. Now we're hitting hard, aggressive, no holds barred. Don't like it? Tough shit, crybaby.
So that was a little rough, but sometimes you just got to put a yellow boot cup on your H&H and flow with it on a scooter outside doing handstands and the naked of it all. You just gotta live that dream, because anybody that's ever worn a yellow boot cup, and done a handstand in their birthday suit, sometimes you need to understand that life goes on. As you're sitting there in the cul-de-sac waiting for the door to open after your towel's been ripped off and you're freezing cold, you just got to kind of roll with it. You just got to kind of go with it, because nobody's going to allow you to ever be better than the yellow boot cup. So hopefully you guys will take that advice for whatever it's worth. And I hope you guys learn from it, because I think every one of you out there has experienced a yellow boot cup and an upside down handstand naked. So here's a story. I don't know what the hell is going on with my I don't know what's. Oh, there we go. Okay, I'm gonna get better at this internet stuff here, but yeah. Oh, wait a minute. What did I do here? Oh, I don't know if anybody watched this or not. So, Yukon Man, if you're out there lurking, it'd be nice. I think this is a Joker video. I've been doing so many Joker videos lately. Let's watch a Joker video.
They told us the COVID shots were free because they were saving lives. So why isn't insulin free? Why isn't chemotherapy free? Why aren't EpiPens free? Saving lives was the reason. Why do some lives cost everything? It was just a shot, just a form, just a rule. Just do your part. Just trust us. Just this once. They said it wasn't about control. They said it wasn't about profit. They said it was only temporary. It was just a mask, just a needle, just a number. It was never about saving lives. It was about compliance. It was about urgency. It was about fear. The clock was ticking. Because emergencies don't ask questions. Emergencies don't negotiate. And emergencies don't say no. Free was the bait. Panic was the hook. And once you lined up, once you rolled up your sleeves, once you stopped asking why, price came back. Monthly, lifelong, non-negotiable. Funny how cures are free, only when they're mandatory. Funny how survival has a price tag, but it's optional. Because if this system truly valued life, it wouldn't bankrupt the sick after the cameras turned off. So remember this moment. Not the slogans, not the applause. Remember who got help and who got billed.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I really like this video a lot. Like, I've done a lot of Joker videos, more lately now that Yukon Man has been requesting them. And so many other people have been requesting them too as well. I get messages on Instagram and Facebook. And they want to see the Joker. I've even had people ask me if I do another style of the Joker, but I have. I've done the Batman Joker once. The what was it? What was that guy's name? The Brokeback Mountain guy. Yeah, it's. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that Joker. Next thing you know, the horse is going to be checking in on me in the tent, and it's going to be all bad. Here's another great story. What's the easiest thing to do when the Democrats get cornered? Blame Trump. But the only question is this, okay? Trump. I mean, let's even add a year. Let's say that he's been in office for 6 and not 5. Let's say he's been in office for 6 years. So Joe Biden was in office for, 50 years-ish, maybe? Nancy Pelosi, 37, 38 years. Chuck Schumer, quite a few years. Adam Schiff, Bernie Sanders, Mitch McConnell, come on. Al Green, Maxine Waters. These people have been in office for so long. I mean, they're blaming 6 years, and it's actually 5. 6 years on one man. But when you really look back in time and you see that, and I'm not just using Seinfeld as a reference point. I'm using anything as a reference point. You go on old talk shows from the 80s and the 90s, even the 70s. It's always the same story. You have either a sports person, a celebrity, a politician talking about something is wrong. The system is corrupt. The government is corrupt. You got Chuck Schumer. What was it, 10, 15 years ago? Completely sending off a different message than what he's sending off today. And don't give me that crap about, the guy was already a full-grown adult. Usually, and this is 99.999% of the time, when a man has reached his full adulthood, they don't necessarily change their views. They actually get worse. So you're telling me that Chuck Schumer had a revelation, just like Joe Biden in his 50s and 60s, and said, you know what? It has nothing to do with this money that's showing up in my bank account. This is how I truly feel. Now, I've changed. I'm a changed politician. Give a break. But gotta blame Trump.
House drinker.
Yeah.
If Joe Biden had captured Nicolas Maduro, Would you be as furious as you were when Trump captured him? Absolutely not. Joe Biden would handle it like a true statesman that he is.
Yeah.
Professional, responsible.
Yep.
He would have gotten it done with grace. He's
No
a
problem.
legend. Just look at how he handled Afghanistan.
Yeah, like a boss.
That was perfection.
Yeah.
Trump couldn't lace Joe Biden's boots. Not even
Responsible
close.
leadership is like totally thinking about the people and like not totally grandstanding or like whatever. Trump wishes he was cool like that.
Yeah, Joe Biden is a masterclass in strategy. Trump's just all bluster with no substance.
Okay, but what if I told you Trump cured cancer?
Trump cures cancer?
Yeah.
That son of a bitch! What about the people who don't want to be cured? He's forcing health on folks who might prefer alternative lifestyles.
Like curing cancer without consent is like totally rape. Oh my god. I think I'm gonna die.
Trump curing cancer without permission? I'm going to impeach him for this.
Well, how do you feel about Trump ending homelessness?
Trump ended homelessness?
Yeah, and he wiped out unemployment too.
Oh my God,
He's
God.
clean and everyone's got a job.
Well, what
Trump's
about
a
the people who
dictator.
don't want a house? What about the people who don't want a job?
Yeah.
Forcing people to work is not freedom.
Yeah, everybody like doesn't like totally dream about the 9-to-5 grind, okay? This is like capitalist tyranny.
Yeah, forcing jobs on
This
people.
is
I mean, this is
preposterous.
outrageous. What about the artists, the dreamers,
Oh
the
my
professional
God.
relaxers? Trump's destroying lifestyles.
What are your thoughts on Trump stopping drug trafficking?
He stopped drug trafficking?
Yeah, and human trafficking too.
Oh, this guy's gone too far.
Trump put an end to crime altogether. Crime is like a human right. Trump secured the border and the streets are safe. There's no more shady deals.
So what are these poor traffickers going to do for work now? How are they going to feed their families? That heartless son of a bitch just destroyed happy families all over the world.
Yeah, everyone deserves a chance to steal bread for their family.
Congratulations, Trump. You made hardworking drug traffickers unemployed. You put human traffickers out of business. This monster needs to be stopped. This is economic sabotage. Putting traffickers out of work is ruining lives. Think of the children.
Oh, I hate. Think of the children. You know, it's one of those crazy coincidences where you run into the truth and you're terrified to open the door, because when you open the door, you realize that life really isn't what these people have. Take the moon landing. Take the moon landing. You know, here's a funny observation. You know, you can sit there and talk about the moon landing all you want, right? Oh, this and this and the flag and the footprints and who took the picture and who was off the rocket the first. Well, here's another one for you. Where did they have all the fuel? You know, I mean, you have to understand. I mean, this tiny little rocket. You know, how did they get off the moon? I don't get it. How did it get off the moon? And where's all this fuel? Because I mean, just to get back into the Earth's atmosphere, I mean, it takes a lot, you know. Where's all the fuel at? Where did they store that? Did they have it in like a separate ship, or did they bring like a backpack? Did everybody like bring backpacks filled with fuel, you know, after they were done doing their little photo op? And what exactly did they even do on the moon? Like, what was the purpose? Like, to go get some sand? It's just the moon is just nothing but sand? That's it? Nothing? Just sand? So they stuck a pole with the American flag in the dirt. And how did they even know how to land on the moon? I mean, this is the 60s, man. The 60s, man. Oh, man, we're out there doing acid, man. It was a totally different time, man. Ugh. I mean, you had the hippies, you had the weird, you know, people were actually wearing bell bottoms and thought they looked good. So I think they can pretty much, you know who the only person in the world that didn't show up to the moon landing? That, I mean, in the government sense? President of the United States. President of the United States did not show up to the moon landing. Tiny Man, Phoenix Girl, great to see you guys here. John Castaneda, you call, man, if you're lurking, give me a thumbs up. North Shore, Skippy, and John Castaneda with Tammy. Ellen, if you're lurking. LR, if you're lurking too. Hopefully everybody's having a wonderful night. and Junior Craig, little, little, little boot cup, underground hustler. But think about it this way. Think about it this way. Well, no, I mean, hey, North Shore, here's another one for you. They tell us in all the books, anybody that's ever got kids, they tell us in all the books, your kid is going to start acting out at this particular age. Well, isn't it a coincidence that the age that your children usually act out at the most is when they find out that their parents and their grandparents have been lying to them about a fat, jolly old man who comes down a chimney, breaks into your home, and puts presents under the tree because your parents are too worthless and can't afford gifts. And then they come to find out Santa Claus ain't real, and the Tooth Fairy ain't real, and the Easter Bunny ain't real. All these lies, and they feel stupid, and it really plays with their emotions and their brain. Like, wait a minute, whoa, you've been lying to me this whole time? You've been lying to me this whole time. So you're telling me you just let that happen. You just let that. But see, and here's the kicker. Society will not let you talk badly about Santa Claus because the retail stores have embedded this into your mind so deep that you're a horrible person if you ever call it out for what it actually is. Santa Claus isn't about, anything but selling gifts, selling chocolate, selling turkeys, selling hams, selling wrapping paper and scotch tape and bows. I mean, it's a whole operation. And you're a piece of shit if you don't buy your kids $5,000 worth of merchandise that they're just going to end up throwing out in a month. It's pretty sad. I just got an email. How dare you talk about Santa that way? You piece of garbage. Screw your videos. I hate you. Oh, and I tell you what, anybody that's standing up for Dan Bongino right now, oh, holy cow. Anybody that's standing up for Dan Bongino right now, oh, you better just go ahead and put your unfollow button out in the middle of the screen. Anybody that stands up for Dan Bongino right now, and people could be, I've had so many people unfollow me. They're like, I loved your videos, man. You suck. I hate you. Your dumb video. And they went from good videos to stupid videos. And Frank is here, not begging for money tonight. I haven't begged for money for quite a few nights, but thank you for wondering, Frank. Would you like to leave me a donation? Oh, Frank, would you like to donate to the United Spot, Frank? Is that what you would want to do, Frank? Frank Smith at Frank Smith. Well, Frank's always worried. All in capitals. Not begging for money tonight. Tuss. Not begging for money. Basically, whether he's got health issues or not, I mean, we'll find out soon. I mean, there's a lot of rumors going around that the cancer came back, and if so, yeah, I mean, I give, he's got every right. I mean, it's not like he had already, didn't go through the cancer thing before, but this is what bothers me, and I really don't give a flying shit if anybody cares, but I am so sick and tired of seeing the side that is supposed to be doing the right thing, doing absolutely nothing. And then watching the other side that's supposed to be screwing up everything continue to screw everything up, while the side that I'm supposed to be supporting does nothing. And around it goes. It just never stops. It just never stops. And, like I said, I don't go out for autographs. I don't go out for any of that kind of stuff. I'm not a fanboy. I could really care less I wouldn't care if I ran into somebody that's just awesome. It's not like I'm going to lose any sleep over something like that. I mean, yeah, great. Good job. Proud of you for putting yourself out there. It's not everybody that can make it to that level. Good for you. I'm proud. I'm not jealous. I don't get that way. But if you're going to make a promise, then please do something, anything. Give me something. Dan Bongino said something that it wasn't as frightening for me as it was probably for a lot of people. He made a comment not too long ago saying that, grifters and people of influence are usually directed by money. What they say is directed by money. And he himself said it out loud. He was once that person. So it really makes you wonder what is actually even true out there. And that's why I love comedy, because, I can have my own opinions, and these are my opinions. As we all know, the United Spot is not a funded, government project. I'm just a goofball who makes silly videos. So my opinions are genuinely my own. I really don't get, millions of dollars in donations to where I could be like, you know what? I think Nancy Pelosi is a good person. I think everybody needs to, relax. I think she's done a great job. I don't get that kind of money. And I don't even know if I could get that kind of money if it would change my thought process, because I'm one of those people to where I really truly believe in common sense. And common sense tells me that Pam Bondi should have done something by now. Kash Patel, I mean, it's not like he's not doing everything. I mean, he is arresting people and the government, the whole, border stuff and all that, great. But closing down the Hoover building, 9/11, Epstein client list, JFK, and all the other stuff that, where's that? Where's the tough guy at, Hey, where's that guy at? Where's the tough guy at? I want to know that. I want to know that. Now, here's a spin on things. Thank you, LR, for that. I appreciate that. Here's a spin on. Here we go. With Donk, thank you so much. I truly appreciate that. Thank you so much, Donk. I want to write your name out real quick. Thank you, Donk. Thank you, Donk. I truly appreciate that. None of them do anything. I mean, and I don't want to talk bad about our president, but look at what's happening in a year. Yes, inflation, gas and food and everything is coming down, but what has actually happened? I mean, obviously, I want to be able to afford groceries. I want to be able to pay my bills. I want to be able to, put a tank of gas in and not cry. But what about the people who aren't getting arrested? What about the people who aren't being held accountable? Because if it was you or I, and we did even a fraction of what some of these people have done, I mean, let's just name off a few names: Adam Schiff, Eric Swalwell, Ilhan Omar, Tim Walz, Nancy Pelosi. I mean, the list goes on and on. I mean, Maxine Waters called for an absolute. I mean, the video's out there. Nothing happened. Letitia James, Alvin Bragg, Jack Smith, and Fannie Willis, all under Soros. Nothing happened. James Comey, Christopher Wray, Mueller, Obamagate. All this stuff is just distraction after distraction after distraction. And then they get you all the way up. You got the lotion, you got you get ready to ready. Oh, it's almost in the Kleenex. And nothing. Nothing. Not a thing. Nothing has happened. Hillary Clinton. Hillary Rodham Clinton. Nothing. Benghazi. Emails. Nothing. Bill Clinton. Bill Gates. Fauci. Jussie fucking Smollett. Jussie Smollett created the biggest problem in American history. We're talking huge in that particular area. Okay, I would say it was probably one of the worst. You had politicians getting up there. You had Kamala Harris, who still has not taken that tweet down. You had politicians, you had actors, you had celebrities, sports people all coming to his defense. You had the entire country shook, and it spilled out into other countries. That poor Jussie. And the truth comes out. He goes to jail and says, I don't like it in here. I want to go home. Bye-bye. Sorry about the trouble, Jussie. Sorry you didn't like it in jail. Go back home, honey. You're fine. Politician who stole money from old people, framed people, or not framed people, I'm sorry. Excuse me. Lied to people, stolen identities, all kinds of. He goes to prison for the normal amount of time for what he did, which is horrible, by the way. And he was there for about a month. He gets to go. He gets out too. He was supposed to go for 7 years. He does about a month, if that. And that's even if he actually even went to prison. This guy was tweeting stuff in a minimal security yard. Just let him out. It's okay. He's fine. I gotta be honest with you. I love doing parody. I love doing satire. I love doing sarcasm. But every once in a while, you have to just really get into the dirty of the common sense, because common sense will tell you that they're all in on it. And how in the hell could we support any of it if they're all in on it? Because the way they've got it planned out is that you support a side. I get that part. I think it's stupid, because if the government had any balls, the government would say, you know what? We are not left. We are not right. We are not up, and we are not down. We are one government, and that's it. We came up with a set of rules that people in this world need to follow. In the United States, these people need to follow these rules, and that is the end of it. You got a problem with it? You can't follow the rules, and you're probably going to get in trouble. Okay, but no. They have the left and the right, so they can sit there and pretend like they're arguing about something. So where they get something that would normally take 20 minutes to figure out takes a year. It's brilliant. It's awesome. They started doing it with sports. Root for teams. You have people out there paying, I don't know, $2,000, $5,000 a year on sports, going to games, buying their jerseys. I mean, and then they sit there and fight each other over these games, over these players. It's a game. You put a ball through a hoop. You throw a ball into the end zone. You hit a ball over a fence. You kick a ball into a net. And they're treating these people like they're the only people in the world that can do it. Like it's a game. I mean, I don't sit there and try to get autographs when I'm sitting there playing, Life or Sorry or Monopoly with my family. So, oh my gosh, you won at Monopoly. Oh my gosh, you're the best. I want an autograph. I don't go to the DMV and get an autograph from those guys either, or the post office. It's horrible what they've done. And the fact of the matter is, the United States government is the biggest twisted, insane, brilliant, genius, non-effective mechanism in this entire country. They've done nothing but get rich. Marjorie Taylor Greene is still out there. $25 million richer off $174,000 salary. All these politicians are millionaires. Millionaires. How do you turn $174,000? Now, granted, $174,000 a year is a lot of money, but it takes a lot of years to turn that into $1 million, especially if you have bills. A lot of these people, $174,000. Break it down. $174,000 a year doesn't seem like a lot of money when you have a mortgage, when you have a car payment, when you have insurance and registration and groceries and gas and electricity and blah, 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 and trips and whatever. Little Susie needs braces. $174,000 a year doesn't seem like that amount of money after it's all said and done. Because it has to go somewhere. $174,000 doesn't just stay in your bank account and continue to grow. You have to spend that money. So how in the hell are these people making $174,000 a year and turning it into $25 million in 5 fucking years? How does that happen? How does that happen? I want to know. I want to know this magic trick. How is it possible that the people who create the laws are allowed to trade from the inside? I don't get it. But those are the breaks. I've gone way over. I've bored you. Yep, 7 minutes over. I've bored you all. I just want you to know, without these crazy, corrupt, criminal politicians, I wouldn't have a job. But I do want to let you guys know that I truly appreciate every last one of you guys here for your support, and I really, really thank you for allowing me to create these videos. I appreciate your support and donations and memberships, and I love that you have subscribed to my YouTube channel and follow me on different others. You guys are absolutely incredible, and I can't thank you enough for your support. So I would like to do this until I'm 90. I know my voices will probably get weird when I'm in my 90s, but I really do appreciate that. And No PhD, thank you for working and listening. That means a lot. And LR too, by the way, thank you for doing that. John Castaneda, Don, Tiny Man, North Star, Judy Flannery, Skippy, thank you. Craig, Tammy, Phoenix Girl, Donk, thank you so much. Brian 70 Kuda, you guys are great. You guys are Frank, even Frank Smith. Love you guys. You guys are awesome. I'm going to take off now, though, because I got to go do something. Hey, Star is here. Star always waits for me to say, like, I'm leaving, and she's like, hey, I'm here. Star, thank you for being here. Appreciate it, by the way. But I'm going to play my brand new video for the exit, and then I'll wish you guys a great night in the comments section. But I hope you really enjoy my brand new one. It's not the greatest, but I like it, and it's got the ice. I don't know if you guys remember Solid Gold Dancers. It's got the Ice Agent Dancers in the background. So I hope you guys enjoy it.
Yo, liberal protesters, don't do it. Ice agents, baby. MAGA ice agents, baby. Illegal stop.
cooperate and listen. ICE is back with mass deportations. An agent grabs a hold of you tightly. Do what you're told, don't try and fight me. Run me over with your car? Hell no. I'll unload my clip, and there you go. Try and obstruct, I'll make an example out of you. Sitting in jail while social media laughs at you. Trans, the rest of liberal loons will stopping the invasion of the do-nothing buffoons. Deadly, when the liberals get crazy. Anything less than compliance is a felony. Love it or leave it, get the hell out the way. You better hit the road because ICE don't play. If there is resistance, your ICE will solve it. Check out the raid while the agents resolve it. Yeah. MAGA ICE agents, baby. Yeah. MAGA ICE agents, baby. Yeah.
I think that's hilarious. Anyways, you guys are awesome. I will see you all tomorrow. And like I said, I know you guys get a little drained from the live, so I think I'm only going to be doing maybe like 5 days a week instead of 7. Give you guys a little break. And but that doesn't mean you get a break from sharing my videos. So please go to the United Spot YouTube channel and share out a couple videos. Watch a few. I know you haven't watched them all. I haven't even watched them all. I don't even know. There's lots of them. David Smith, thank you for being here tonight. Judy Flannery, thank you so much. And Ellen, and Yukon Man, if you're out there, and Teacher Lynn, if you're out there, and Annette Poison, if you're out there, and Monkey, if you're out there, and Dr. Jill, if you're out there, Tammy, John Castaneda, Star, Skippy, Phoenix Girl, North Star, LR. You guys are incredible. And thank you all so much for being here tonight. Donk. Thank you, Tiny Man. And I will see you all tomorrow, same time, maybe a little earlier tomorrow. So love you guys. And once again, couldn't do this without you. So I appreciate every last one of you. Have a great night. And until we meet again, good night, peasants.